the way this came about in our impromptu conversation was you brought up that map that someone had discovered from supposedly 1,000 years ago.
The Chinese map, right?
Exactly, where they show, it's a black and white map. I'm sure flat earth researchers have come across this, but it shows all the land masses past Antarctica. And whether you believe this is a legit map or not, my question was this when I came across this map. This map was brought to everyone's attention sometime this year, earlier this year in 2016. The flat earth researchers have been, and props to them, have been hard at it for the last 2 years at least, right?
Finding stuff that we could never hope to find. So this is where you're getting to just a fascinating point.
Right. So my question is how did the guys like Eric Dubay and the others who have put so much research into the flat earth and come across so many interesting artifacts and things from history, how is this overlooked or how is this missed? If it was supposedly an article from the 1908 version of the Honolulu paper, how was this missed? All we had to do was look up land past Antarctica, map, ancient map, things like that. This should have been discovered back in 2014 when all of these researchers were finding the other interesting facts about the flat earth. So my question is after looking into the Mandela Effect and having my mind blown several times with things like the Berenstain Bears and Star Wars, Luke, I am your father, that type of thing, is the flat earth itself a Mandela Effect?
It's I don't have an answer for that, but it's really weird that you look at the Mandela Effect, and I just put up a video a little while ago about it. I looked at the dime, which I have change all over the place. I have a change jar, and I took out a few dimes. I was ready to cash it in at the local supermarket, and I looked, and it just caught my eye. I was like, wait a minute. I thought Eisenhower was on the dime. I'm looking, it's FDR.
Now it's FDR, right.
So when I asked you when we came over to record, I said, hey, did you know about the dime, the face on the dime changing? You're like, I think you said right away, isn't it Eisenhower? Before I even said, right. It's so weird. So we still have to look at the point in time. Now my buddy Jacob Israel, he has a great YouTube channel. I think you're subscribed to him too.
Yes, correct.
He did a show recently. It was a weekly one, about 20 to 35 minutes long, talking about very interesting stuff about how the Mandela Effect could be a psyop. It could be the government or a testing facility or something tapping into our brain waves, and they tried to basically change some things, little things to test on a large group, and then it got out of control. And you had pointed out a few weeks ago that things were starting to, quote, get fixed. They're starting to kind of go back to what they were.
Yeah, there was a few of those. There was an instance with that movie, Houston, We Have a Problem.
Yeah.
Where it had changed to Houston, we had a problem, I believe it was. And then, weeks into the Mandela Effect research, it changed back to Houston, we have a problem. That blew my mind. And when it comes to this flat earth, I can't help but ask the question, how is it that all of these incredible researchers just came across all of this information in the last couple of years? Like, I guess hypothetically, if we would have looked into the flat earth and all of these subtopics that it entails, if we would have looked into it in 2008, would we have come across the same results?
We're still well within the technology age, the informational age, the YouTube age, the Googling age, where people can go online and find information at their fingertips. So we're not talking about 1990, 1991, before there was really a computer in every home, before there was the internet. We're looking at still modern times where I can't remember seeing stuff. And you have to think too, is there going to be a time, and this might be just way out there, is there going to be a time where other facts and things about, say, 9/11 are going to completely be different, like 5 years from now, if this Mandela Effect is indeed changing things?
Correct. And has it not already changed? I mean, originally it was the controlled demolition was the big theory with the towers.
Yes.
Then for a while there was the no planes, it was CGI'd.
Directed energy weapon.
Then it was directed energy.
Yes.
Dr. Judy Wood. Yeah, are these things not? I find it hard to believe that I missed, you missed, and so many people missed for years. We missed the dustification factor in the crumbling of those towers that now seems obvious when you watch one of Dr. Judy's videos. You know, shouldn't somebody have picked up on that back in 2004, 2005?